we love our customers as well.
Hi, Carl Winkler here with Lectrosonics at IBC 2018, and we've got some exciting new products. Starting with, about a year and a half ago we introduced the PDR. This is the portable digital recorder. It's very small, runs on a AAA battery. It's got timecode, jam sync, headphone output, standard lav input, recording to a micro SD card at 24 bits, 48 kilohertz. And it's been used a lot. In fact, Mission Impossible Fallout, they used it for Tom Cruise stunts when he's jumping out of an airplane or hanging from a helicopter, all those things. So it's gotten great use already, but we've gotten a lot of feedback on this product in the last year about people wanting to have, stereo recording, higher sample rate, AES digital inputs, long runtime, external power, and so just this week we've introduced the SPDR, so that this is the product that addresses all those requests. And a lot of similar features, there's the same 5-pin LEMO for timecode jam sync. People were looking, because of a longer runtime, they expect to have a higher accuracy crystal, so we put a TCXO temperature compensated crystal. So this thing can go all day and be very tightly accurate free running timecode. So that's the SPDR, 48 kilohertz or 96 kilohertz sample rates. Like the PDR, it also still does the split mode recording where you've got one track that's your hot track and then you've got a minus 18 dB track for safety. It does that at the 48 kilohertz sample rate. And that's about it. It's in the famous Lectrosonics extruded metal housing, very tough. Obviously these have been out there being beta tested, and so far people seem to really love them. So we're real excited. I mean, the reaction to it at the show has been fantastic. So that's the SPDR, yeah.
And for people that are thinking PDR, SPDR, which one do I need to get? Could you give me a quick rundown of like a typical snap? Obviously,
yeah,
this one's used for Mission Impossible. It's like tiny stunts jumping up. So
exactly.
How does that get with the SPDR?
Right, small, on the body, single channel, hidden, lightweight, you don't know it's there, so extreme sports, anything where you need an individual track, usually from a lavalier mic. The SPDR, I see it as a couple different things. One of the most obvious uses is going to be as a backup recorder, as the tail end of a small bag system. You could have a micro bag system even with one dual channel receiver straight into this, and that's your whole system in a fanny pack. I mean, very small, but a lot of folks are going to a multi-channel mixer recorder. This could be dovetailed off the end AES, so no loss of quality. So that's one use. Another use is for plant mics, where you might want to get stereo recording of environmental sounds. I think of it like in a car where you have two lav mics, high quality, coming off your visor, where you hear both people talking. It could be used for that. You could put it on talent. It's not that big. It's nearly the same size as like an IFB receiver. So it's still a reasonable size to go on talent. Although, I mean, if it's purely for talent, I'm going to point you back to the PDR, where you don't need stereo, and it's much smaller and lighter. So
yeah, you don't necessarily need the crazy long battery life.
Generally not. Yeah, I mean, and both of these units respond to the PDR remote for starting and stopping of recording. That's the app. So it's a different app than you have for the wireless mics, because the codes have to be different, because you don't want it to trigger something else to happen at the same time. So yeah, they're full-featured units ready to go. These are in stock right now, shipping.
Perfect.
So real exciting. Good response so far.
All right, and now I think we should look at more stuff.